Welcome one all back to ZKM Sports Talk. It's been over about 3 weeks or so since we last done the power rankings. Actually, longer than that, closer to a month probably.
The beginning of the season.
Beginning of the season, yeah.
First week of the season.
And then a couple of weeks ago, we did that team thing where we each get 10 teams. We get to see how many wins we get after 20 games, and then we do a draft, and that's going to be in about 2 weeks from now, at the end of November. And then, depending on who gets the least amount of picks, Zach. But after that, we just get each to pick one team in order of who has the most amount of wins versus least amount of wins. And then at the end of the season, Peril, depends on who loses, gets the worst team.
Yeah.
Atlanta Hawks, maybe. The person that wins gets any type of apparel they want. Yeah. Example, if I won, I could get Westbrook. Zach won, he can get an Oladipo. Same with Mike. So this depends on that circumstance. But as of now, there's not a total of 20 teams for each team. Not wins, but just played games yet. Total games played yet. So we're going to wait till about 2 weeks from now, and then we'll do a update for that. And so we're going to go ahead and do the power rankings for this week since it's been over a month. So Zach at number 1 has the Toronto Raptors, the Golden State Warriors, the Milwaukee Bucks, Philadelphia 76ers, Houston Rockets, Indiana Pacers, Portland Trailblazers, Boston Celtics, Denver Nuggets, Los Angeles Clippers, San Antonio Spurs, New Orleans Pelicans, Los Angeles Lakers, Utah Jazz, Oklahoma City Thunder, Memphis Grizzlies, Sacramento Kings, Charlotte Hornets, Detroit Pistons, Minnesota Timberwolves, Washington Wizards, Miami Heat, Orlando Magic, Brooklyn Nets, Dallas Mavericks, Chicago Bulls, New York Knicks, Phoenix Suns, Atlanta Hawks, and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
I think the one that was weirdest for me was putting the Clippers so high. Like, I know
I was going to talk to you about that.
10th isn't that high, but they just beat the Warriors the other day, and they beat... Who else did they beat? They beat another good team recently. And
okay,
it was just,
OKC, I think?
No, because I don't think OKC's a good team.
Yeah.
I love
They're playing pretty well right now.
I love their depth. They're one of my favorite teams because of their depth, and they're talking that the Clippers are a destination for free agents this upcoming offseason.
It's LA. So.
It's LA. They have a young core depth. Yep. They have Tobias Harris, Marcin Gortat's not a bad center. Avery Bradley. They're looking really good. I love the Clippers. I have them that high, I believe, too. So go ahead.
I thought the only reason that I've put the Raptors ahead of the Warriors is because they're kind of imploding a little bit.
Yeah.
Like the thing with Draymond Green.
Getting
suspended for fighting with Durant or whatever it was. And then Curry's out for an undetermined amount of time.
Yep.
And Kawhi is
Kawhi
playing like he was playing before. Yeah, before he got hurt. I see you have the Indiana Pacers ahead of the Boston Celtics.
Well, that's because we didn't give him a turnover at the end of the game.
And beat him. Yeah, beat him.
I guess Gordon Hayward is talking of possibly coming off the bench. He told the media that he talked to the staff and said that he isn't playing that well right now and that he'd be willing to come off the bench.
Wow, well, with Tatum and Jaylen Brown, he probably figures can't let them make sure they get their minutes.
They get their minutes, yep.
Wow.
I'm surprised neither of you guys mentioned the Rockets being at number 5.
Well,
they're starting to climb their way now.
They're going back up, but they started off so poorly that it's kind of taken them a little while.
Yep.
I think I've got the Trailblazers higher. I got them at 4, I think.
I just don't like them.
I know.
They
always come.
They squeaked in the playoffs last year, and no, they didn't. They were 3rd seed. Yeah. I just don't understand. They don't play good, and they just win, and it's weird.
And just think, this time last year when we did the podcast, Cleveland was
Yep.
top five
Top five, yep.
every time for the power rankings, and now they're
number 30 by
they started off 0-4, and they recently just won 2 games.
2-11 or
2-11 for
yeah.
that.
So
and this is with Kevin Love being out now for
he's gonna be out for
months now.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they fired their head coach after an 0-4 start.
Yeah.
Larry Drew
Drew
doesn't want to become a head coach because he's not getting paid like a head
enough
coach.
money,
So
right?
they're falling apart.
Yeah.
And I mean, technically, the Hawks should be above the Suns because the Suns lost to the Hawks not too long ago. I don't understand why the Suns are doing so shitty. Like, their team on paper is pretty decent.
With Booker and Ayton.
Yep.
And they got a couple others.
TJ Warren,
Trevor Ariza.
Yep.
Yeah.
I guess I was listening to ESPN, and they said that, or not ESPN, I read on Bleacher Report, actually, and they said that Phoenix has got to regret, I guess, signing Trevor Ariza. I guess he's not done any as well as last year with the Houston, I guess. He's just not shooting the 3 ball that well. He's starting to show his age. So he's getting $15 million this year. So yeah.
Yeah, I definitely think they overpaid for him to go there, but
yeah, $15 million. Yeah.
I think I was mistaken. The biggest upset on my list would be the Kings, from where we started.
Funny you said that. And I was just looking at them. I
season.
thought, wow, that's amazing how much they've moved up.
From there, they had been 28, 29.
And now
they're all the way up at 17.
Like what Zach and I talked about it earlier last week, and they were 6-3, and now they're still above 500 if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're 7-6.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, they're playing a lot better. Maybe the young guys are finally starting to. Well, they got another year that they played.
Yep.
Young guys.
Yep.
So that's good.
De'Aaron Fox is taking his game to another level.
well,
Willie Cauley-Stein's playing a lot better. Buddy Hield's playing a lot better there.
So yeah.
Marvin Bagley coming off the bench is exceptional for them.
You and I have talked about this before. You can't teach athletic ability. You can't teach youth.
And all of them are young,
run, and jump.
Yep.
As long as they can shoot, they'll be all right.
Yep.
If you can't shoot, that.
What's so funny is that they're that high up, but their defense is the worst in the league.
Wow.
So what they're doing is they go down and shoot it. They go down, they're like, oh, go ahead and shoot, and then they go back down. They're a lot younger, so they can. When the other team's starting to get tired, they go down there and they shoot a lot more. So
that's right. They're going to try to outscore them now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on to my power rankings. We got the Toronto Raptors at 1, Golden State Warriors, Milwaukee Bucks, Philadelphia 76ers, Portland Trailblazers, Boston Celtics, Denver Nuggets, San Antonio Spurs, Indiana Pacers. Oops, actually added the dash on or slash backwards for that, but it's Los Angeles Clippers.
And you've got 2 periods there as well.
Whoops. Oklahoma City Thunder, New Orleans Pelicans, Los Angeles Lakers, Houston Rockets, Memphis Grizzlies, Sacramento Kings, Detroit Pistons, Utah Jazz, Minnesota Timberwolves, Charlotte Hornets, Orlando Magic, Brooklyn Nets, Dallas Mavericks, Miami Heat, Washington Wizards, Chicago Bulls, Atlanta Hawks, New York Knicks, Phoenix Suns, and finally Cleveland Cavaliers.
Both have the Cavaliers at 30.
Yep, there it is. They're like
bad.
we said, 2-11. They're
pretty bad.
Bottom of the barrel.
I think it's crazy how far the Wizards have went down.
Look at that.
Yeah, I have a 25.
25th.
Yeah.
Mine was pretty close to that. Like they were top 10, 12.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They were projected playoffs. No big deal.
They made they changes, and their changes didn't.
And they added a clown named Dwight Howard.
Yeah, which hasn't. Yeah, that hasn't. That he's had. You can't believe they got him to. They want him to be their center.
Yep,
doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, especially getting rid of Gortat for him.
Yeah.
What happened was John Wall wanted an athletic center, is what he told the media. He said that he pretty much not even denied trying to make it do a subtle hint that he wanted Gortat out. He just wanted an athletic center, is what he said, and they got Dwight Howard, who has been a very athletic, and he's
but he's just on his last legs.
Yep.
He just can't.
Yep, and then meanwhile Gortat's out in Los Angeles Clippers and having a great season, and not having bad stats. He's
you got
very
him,
consistent.
You got him exactly the same as Zach, 10.
Yep.
The Clippers.
I kind of saw the first three, and then I thought the Clippers would be the top three were the same as Zach, and then I didn't know for sure if the Clippers were going to be up there that high. But yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the Clippers. I really do. They're really good. And then of course, why they're 8 right now. Spurs.
Yep.
Along with DeMar DeRozan, don't get me wrong, but Popovich is why they're
still
up there.
Somehow
I love
does
it.
Yeah.
Yep, he does it all the time, every year. And
Go ahead.
I was gonna say he's supposed to retire in 2020.
Yeah.
After the Olympics, but if he wanted to, he could play for the next 5 years, 10 years, is what he's playing right now.
I don't like the Nuggets being that high after a 4-game losing streak.
Yeah,
I mean, they're still doing good. They're still deep, but it's just.
Yeah, I just threw this. I just now just typed it not more than 5 minutes before we even started this thing. So if I were to go back and would have had this computer all set up and everything, I would probably took my time and actually had them probably maybe below the Thunder. Probably.
I guess their record says that they're still up there though.
Yeah,
because they're 9-5, so they did do good.
So the fact they lost 4 in a row though.
Yeah, that put them at 9-1. Now they're 9-5.
Yeah.
Yep.
I see. A team that's disappointing right there is Miami Heat. You got them at 24. They've got to be better.
I guess Whiteside's been hurt quite a bit. Dragic was hurt. Dwayne Wade's old, so it's an older team.
They're really falling. They're really falling right now, though. That's just sad.
Yep. Magruder's starting now, and Josh Richardson starting, so it's like a complete different team. That they're just injury pro right now.
And a couple others that are surprising teams are Utah and Minnesota.
Utah, they just are playing not good offense right now. They're great at defense, but they've lost a lot of games.
And they still aren't playing.
Oh, yeah, Donovan Mitchell is shooting absolutely terrible.
Yep, he's having a sophomore slump. Big time.
Wow.
Picked him up in fantasy basketball.
And he's
killing me.
Yeah.
That shooting percentage.
Yeesh. That's not good.
What were you saying before that?
And the other one, Timberwolves.
Oh.
And
yeah.
Timberwolves at 19.
The arguments from Butler, like that whole, I think that drama just was hurting them.
Yeah.
Butler was still playing good, but it was just kind of like he was playing good so that other people would want him.
Yeah. Maybe with him gone, maybe they'll play a little bit better actually.
I've moved him up.
Yeah.
They got depth from what they got rid of for him.
Sarge and Covington. Yeah.
And now they don't have that
plus the drama.
So.
Yeah, they got rid of the drama.
I think that eventually they will move up in the power rankings because, like what Zach just mentioned, the depth with them. But as of right now, their record does not show. They're 5-9, I think.
Something like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awful.
So and it doesn't help that Wiggins has been out pretty much most of the season, and he's getting that stupid ass contract. 5-year, $148 million, something like that.
That he didn't even want.
Yep.
Yeah. So you got Milwaukee up number 3.
Yeah, I mean, again, they're playing exceptional. They're 9-2 or something like that.
Giannis has been tremendous as usual.
I think they're 9-3.
9-3
now. Yeah, that's tremendous. So yeah.
And then Portland's number 5. I mean, again, the record just shows, and Stauskas is playing exceptional for a sixth man.
Yeah. So it's pretty good split there with the Eastern Conference and the Western Conference. You got Toronto, Milwaukee, and
Philadelphia,
Sixers.
Boston.
3 out of the top 4 are Eastern Conference.
I know, I was pretty excited.
And then Boston.
That.
Yeah, and Boston. So really, that's pretty amazing.
The whole top of the middle, though, is West.
West, though. It starts becoming
10,
the West.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So
16, yeah.
16,
the whole middle area.
10 through 16.
And then that whole bottom section.
Is all East.
Well,
from 24 down, there's only one Western team.
Yep. Except for Phoenix, yeah.
Yep.
Isn't that funny? Yeah, how it works, though. But we talked about how the East would, with LeBron gone, about how
I mean,
the power would shift to the west, obviously, because of
Raptors, Bucks, and Sixers.
But look at that.
taking
That's what I'm
full
saying. The
advantage
East
of
has
that.
really come on strong.
Yep.
These are tough teams. Toronto's a hell of a tough team.
Yep.
They're really coming on.
I just now saw that. What the hell's with the Celtics above the Pacers?
What
the fuck you doing?
Again, I like their depth
Yeah,
a lot more.
the Pacers.
Yeah, we don't like that.
Yeah. Again, I threw this all together like just not more than 5 minutes ago. So I
Still kicking the shin.
pretty much.
Yeah. Let's see. Grizzlies have moved up.
Yeah. Again,
Houston's
they're
dropped way down. Houston's dropped way down to 14.
Yeah, they started off awful. Now they're playing better, but their
record isn't very good right now. Well, it's getting better.
It's getting better, but they started off awful. Again, probably in 2 or 3 weeks from now, whenever we do another power rankings, they'll move back up to the top 10
Hopefully
probably.
in 2 weeks they're back up in the top 10 before they hit that 20-game mark.
Yep, poor Zach has got him, and they start off awful for him.
It's supposed to be one of his best teams.
Yep, same with the. I mean, look at the Wizards. That's one of his teams too.
Yeah.
And his Cleveland Cavaliers are the worst team in the league,
Yeah.
unfortunately. Okay, let's move on to Mike's power rankings. Ooh, that nice lime green.
Ooh, boy.
Ooh.
It's like key lime.
Key lime. Ooh. Okay, so we got Toronto Raptors, Golden State Warriors, Milwaukee Bucks, Boston Celtics, Denver Nuggets, Houston Rockets, Portland Trail Blazers, Indiana Pacers, Philadelphia 76ers, Oklahoma City Thunder, San Antonio Spurs, Utah Jazz, Los Angeles Clippers, New Orleans Pelicans, Los Angeles Lakers, Memphis Grizzlies, Charlotte Hornets, Miami Heat, Detroit Pistons, Washington Wizards, Minnesota Timberwolves, Sacramento Kings, Brooklyn Nets, Orlando Magic, Chicago Bulls, Dallas Mavericks, New York Knicks, Atlanta Hawks, Cleveland Cavaliers, and Phoenix Suns at the very bottom.
I see where it's asking me pissed at me already because I have Boston at 4 and
Pacers at 8.
Whoops.
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
I want the Boston at 4 explained.
Yeah, that was kind of sketchy there. And then I put
Like
the
above
Nuggets,
above the Sixers too?
and I put the
like,
Nuggets at 5.
5, wow.
Yeah, I don't know. I must have been thinking real clearly.
Yeah, what's some of what
Because
you
that
were
was kind
on?
of weird. And then Portland, I kind of put them lower, or 7. They should be higher than that. So really, yeah, I kind of messed this whole thing up here.
Yeah, you probably should put Portland and Indiana higher at 4 and 5,
yeah,
and move everybody else
76ers.
down probably.
76ers, I should have moved them up.
Yep, at 9.
Obviously a
Ooh.
lot higher.
Yeah, just grab the 7 through 9, put
move.
them higher than 4, 5, and 6. So, whoops.
Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking about. Yeah, it's kind of a do-over here because I got the first 2 right, and then the first 3 right. But after that, I kind of fell apart.
What's so funny is that all 3 of us got
The
Toronto,
top-
Golden State, and Milwaukee
yeah,
in the
top
same
3.
order.
Yeah,
There was an insy bit of part of me whenever I was putting on my power rankings. I was almost close to putting the Bucks above the Warriors, but
yeah.
the Warriors are the champions. Plus their debt. I mean, it's 5
Well,
All-Stars.
they've still only lost a couple games.
Yeah.
They haven't
3
exactly
something like
played that poorly.
No.
It's just that they should be almost undefeated.
Yep.
They're,
And the reason why I also thought about putting them higher is that with what happened with Draymond Green and Kevin Durant and Steph Curry being out,
yeah.
I like the Bucks a little bit higher.
Yeah.
Again, if I were to redo it, I probably would put the Bucks higher. Actually, I like the depth.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking clearly about the Pacers. I think the Pacers are in the right spot, 8, but I think
No.
Boston should be down
Pacers
below
need to
them.
be higher.
Yeah, you got them at 6, don't you, Zach?
Thanks.
Yeah. So, and I got the Rockets at 6.
Wow, you got Kings down there quite low, but again, the teams above him are actually quite good. Actually,
Yeah, that whole area was pretty
Kind of a
Yeah.
sketchy area.
pretty much
I screwed up the
anything
top.
after the Jazz, you can almost put
Any arrow, any order. Yeah, they're all
almost,
about the same.
almost, yeah. It's kind of a little.
I kind of had the Clippers too low, 13. They should be higher. They should be up
At
10,
least
like
above,
10,
at least above the Jazz.
and above
Yeah, it was
the
above Jazz,
Thunder
yeah.
even too.
Yeah.
Thunder.
Yeah, maybe.
Spurs are about right. Well, Spurs maybe a little. Yeah, I kind of made a mistake. Houston Rockets should be lower. I got them at 6. I don't know what. Well, I think because they beat the Pacers, I assumed that they were better. Wow,
They're getting
better
better.
than the Pacers.
Yeah, I mean, I put the Rockets above the Pacers.
Yeah, since they won.
Yep.
Twice in a row.
Yep.
But now with
And Memphis
Butler,
was off the back-to-back. Yeah.
Butler being with the 76ers, that's going to make them obviously quite a bit better.
Mm-hmm.
You would think. But I think they're going to miss Covington and
Sarich.
I
mean,
think it
it's
might.
two starters.
Two
for-
starters.
For one
Now they're going to have to
player.
start. Reddick, I guess, is going to start again.
Yep.
He's been coming off the bench.
I guess it's going to be Ben Simmons, Redick, Jimmy Butler. I can't remember who the power forward is. And then it's Joel Embiid. It's going to be their starting five. Yeah,
right.
I saw that earlier
Let's see.
today.
Okay, what did we say? Embiid.
Embiid, somebody, Jimmy Butler, Redick, and Simmons. I can't remember who their power forward is.
Yes, and Sarich and
I would put Fultz as the 1 and then have Simmons guard the 4.
That's not a bad move.
that's since he's tall.
Yeah.
He's 6'10".
Yeah,
I know, but Fultz is having a hard time right now
Yep.
with the
true.
yips. He can't shoot.
I guess New York Knicks are going to be really happy. The fans, I guess Porzingis is getting
Oh, is he getting closer?
closer.
Is he? Yeah, yeah. He'll come back. He'll be
He'll,
fine.
he'll be
He'll
back
come
game
back.
21.
Huh?
He'll be back in game 21.
Game
Game
21.
After
Yep.
of course.
Of course, with younger or shorter players, when it comes to ACL injuries,
Uh-huh.
it's, they can recover a lot quicker because it's been over a year now since Porzingis hurt
Yeah.
his leg, and he's 7'3".
Yeah,
His
it's maybe harder
legs
for him to recover.
That's why it's taking it so long because ACL injuries, players come back 10 months back after the
Quicker.
a lot quicker, but unfortunately for him, he's taller.
Tall.
It also depends on the tear.
Oh, yeah, too.
How bad the
Like,
tear is. Yeah.
Because some tears are worse. And
I can't remember when it happened or how it looked when he did it, but he that is out for quite a long time. See, somebody dislocated their ankle.
Oh, yeah, Karis LeVert.
LeVert did.
Yeah,
for
he's
the
at
Nets.
you have him at 23.
And he's been
They're gonna
playing
be-
pretty well too. He's
Oh,
been
he's having
playing
an
pretty
exceptional
well.
year.
I know that was a sad thing.
He's averaging like 20 points a game.
I guess it's
and-
pretty gruesome.
Yeah.
The injury. I didn't see it.
Yeah, it's kind of like the Gordon Hayward thing.
Ugh.
The whole ankle just gave out.
So it's a dislocated ankle. Though.
Yep.
So which is a lot better than a torn ligament or
They're
something.
saying that by the end of the season that he should be
back
back,
playing.
but
That's going to hurt him until then, though.
yeah.
I've got the Heat higher than you. Got them down to 25. I got them up at 18, but
Again,
I haven't been paying that much
once,
attention to them.
Huh?
I haven't been paying that much attention
Yeah.
to the Heat.
yeah.
Once
I
they-
don't like them above the Pistons.
No.
Yeah, I think Pistons should are better than
But
they
other
are.
than that, it's kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're once they start to play healthy, I like them.
Dragic and Richardson and
There's a lot of
Johnson.
teams
I
that
think
have. I was say there's a lot of teams that I like have depth, like the Clippers, the Heat, the Timberwolves, but they're just all injured right now.
Yeah.
And so once they start to be healthy, they can start climbing up the rankings for me. Because
So what do you guys think about the Lakers so far?
I don't know what.
Have you guys been watching them at all?
I haven't been watching look at them, and ugh, God,
Yeah.
I'm not sure where I had them at.
13.
13, and Zach had at 13
I
also,
have
so
at
he had
15.
at 15. So they're right in the middle
Right
packet.
there,
They're
better than they were last year.
last year. Oh yeah, quite a bit. They're going against Portland tonight.
They're 7-6.
That's not
That's
bad.
not bad. Yeah, let's see. One.
I mean, compared to they started like 0-3.
Yep.
So
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, based on this, mind, there are 10 teams ahead of them that are in the West. They're the 10th team in the West.
So they're
So they wouldn't make the playoffs, but they're not that far off compared to they were
No.
last year.
Oh yeah, last year
Yeah.
they were in the middle of the pack for the West. So.
Yeah.
And I mean, honestly, I think the Jazz you have a little high too.
Yeah, I do.
So
12
I mean,
there.
that could be, kick them out, and then they're really right there with the Pelicans.
Kens, yeah.
So
yeah.
I mean,
Same with the Thunder. They're right there with the Thunder.
Thunder too. Yeah.
Thunder.
So
because the Thunder, if Westbrook is out for more time,
Yeah.
they're just not.
Yeah, he's been.
They're a
hurt
regular
the whole
team.
year.
They're a regular team if
Yep.
they're without Westbrook.
Yeah.
They're just like a normal.
They got
play.
the great Dennis Schroeder though.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, he's doing
He's
pretty
doing
good.
Yeah.
decent. I was just joking around. He's not Westbrook. I mean,
Oh, no.
triple double guy that.
Nobody is.
Yep.
As long as you didn't say that other person, I would have agreed with you though.
The
PG?
Sort of PG guy.
That guy. What about him?
You could have said the Reekus.
I haven't heard anything about Paul George at all this year. I haven't even heard.
He
How
went
he's
0
doing.
for 10 like a couple of weeks ago
Did
from
he
the
really?
3-point line.
Wow.
He's like 4 of 14 shooting.
Jeez, that's awful. Ugh. So yeah, it's. I'll be looking forward to doing the next rankings. I'll have it more thought out, and I'll have the best power rankings in American history when I do it the next time. You guys will go, what? This is the greatest I've ever seen.
Now, I'm curious to
I
see
didn't
how.
think this is real clearly. I didn't.
I'm curious to see who comes out with the most wins so
Oh,
far for the.
20
Yeah,
games.
we got a 50-50 shot.
Yeah. What's our records right now?
Well, I know that last time I looked, which was like a couple weeks ago, you had 43 wins, I had 45, and Zach had 25.
Oh, okay.
Woo! I
Oh.
wanted that first pick real bad. Pick the Pacers.
Okay, the Pacers at 1.
Yeah. It helped me. I have Golden State as my team. And who's got Toronto?
I do.
Oh, you have Toronto. That helped.
I have Boston too.
And Boston.
You
Yeah.
have the Bucks though, right?
I have the Bucks.
I think it's Bucks, yeah.
Yeah. So,
You know
yeah.
what I have? That whole bottom section.
Yeah,
I'm
that's.
pretty sure you do.
I do.
Oh, it's not the wrong book.
I don't
Oh,
have the
I don't
Suns.
have
It's
it.
not the book.
I have the Cavs, the Knicks, the Hawks, the Bulls, the Magic, the Nets.
Wow. So combined, there's about maybe 10 wins.
Yeah, like 10 wins between 5 teams. That'd be good.
That's not a good sign.
Again, with the Wizards, like that
Yeah,
should have
that's
been one of your better teams with Houston.
Yeah, that's embarrassing. The Wizards right now are embarrassing. Yeah, they should be a lot better than what they are. Well, they may be a lot better, but they should be better. I like the way Luka Doncic's playing for Dallas. He might be rookie of the year. They're saying.
I guess reason why they're doing so off right now, I guess, is DeAndre Jordan's rubbing the players the wrong way.
Oh,
I
is
guess.
he really?
He's been obnoxious, and I guess he's just not playing the way that they were
really?
expecting
I
him
can
to.
see that. He seems
So
like
he wanted to get the money.
Oh yeah, $24 million just for 1 year.
Wow.
1 year, $24
For a
million.
guy that can't shoot. Just
Guy
dunks.
can't shoot. No.
Just dunks. Oh, that's a lot of money to pay him.
Yep. Luckily, next year they can just let him walk away, and then they can just move
At
on.
least luckily it was just a 1 year contract. So.
You know what's so funny is the Thunder, they had Nerlens Noel last season, and he turned down a 4-year, $80 million or something like that.
Wow,
he turned it
Nerlens Noel
down.
did?
Nerlens Noel, no. He was on the Mavericks last year.
Mavericks, yeah.
That's
I
right,
remember
Mavericks. He turned down 4-year, $80 million, and now he's on the Thunder for 1 year, $1 million. He's on a veteran's minimum. And you don't even hear him nowadays either.
No, not Nerlens Noel. That's amazing. That was an overrated guy coming out of college.
Yep.
Yeah, skinny. Skinny never gained any weight.
No.
Actually, right now, I think the Pacers, though, have the next Nerlens Noel with Miles Turner. And I think he's better. He's better.
He's a lot better than
Nerlens
yeah.
Noel, but
That
he's
kind of
just
contract.
so skinny
Yeah.
that he's not ever going to be a power. He can't be a power. He's not going to be a power center.
No.
He's not going to be a power forward even.
No.
He's just a skinny shooting guy that can
block and
block some shots. He blocks shots,
Oh, yeah.
but
I mean, look at Domantas Sabonis. He had a nice
better.
block the other night.
Sabonis is better than Miles Turner.
By far. When it comes to playing the center
Playing the
position,
center position, yeah.
which they should try having Sabonis as a center and then having Turner as a power forward. That won't be a bad move.
Forward,
I'm kind of curious to see that.
I think Turner can block more shots, but Sabonis has got the moves as a center better than Turner does.
Yep.
Turner's never going to be a center.
No.
I'm really disappointed.
I was listening to Dan Dockage and today, and there was people calling in, and they're saying that they want they wanted Nate McMillan to try a different lineup because this is not working out. They're saying
it's not.
The people are saying that Collison's a liability on the three as a point guard. Right. They want Thad Young to come off the bench because he's not playing as well as last year, which I can see that.
Struggling.
And then Turner again, we just talked about.
He's
been struggling too.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, they've used the exact same lineup
all year. As they did last year too.
Same team.
Yep.
Same exact team.
Yep.
But Sabonis is very productive when he plays, so you think he'd play him more.
Yeah, you would think he would switch it around
and let Turner come off the bench because maybe it'll help Turner.
Yeah.
Maybe it will. But
maybe kind of light fire.
Because right now Sabonis would average 15 points and probably 13 rebounds a game.
Yeah.
If he played regular.
Yep.
I mean, actually, he might average more than that. He may get 18 to 20.
Yep.
Yeah, and the guy's he's averaging a double-double when he's off the bench.
Yep. I mean, that is also hard to say, though, because Turner's playing the starting center, where Sabonis is
comes in with the backups.
And so that's the thing.
The starting center is tired already because he's already played like 8
and it does hurt Turner because Turner has a tendency, and we all three of us know it, he gets fouls at an alarming rate.
He goes for those blocks.
And he gets fouls. He reaches sometimes.
Yep.
And so if he goes to the bench, Sabonis may get those fouls.
Yep.
So it may hurt Sabonis.
Because Sabonis, again, he gets in foul trouble rather quickly, too.
He does, too.
So, and like what Zach talked about, him and I talked about it like a couple of weeks ago, if not like before the season even started, is that Sabonis, when he did play starter minutes, he didn't really get more than what he got.
Much more.
His totals were just... It wasn't proportional to...
It's not like he jumped up that much.
Yep.
Yeah, he may not have jumped. And like Zach said, he does go against the starting center.
So
if you go against Joel Embiid, but then he goes against their backup, whoever their backup is.
Yep.
It's totally different.
Yeah. So that's the thing that I really do. I do like about us having Turner, though, even though I don't like his contract. Is that
his contract was really
ridiculous.
$20 million for the next 4 years.
Right.
That I liked is that we do have two great centers that once the backup center for the other team comes in, we have Sabonis or Turner.
I know. We don't have a scrub as a backup.
No.
So when Turner gets in foul trouble, we have Sabonis to come in off the bench.
Yep.
I mean, if they were to trade Sabonis, we'd be screwed.
Oh, yeah. Royally screwed. Depending on what we get.
Kyle Quinn is our backup, and he's a good little filler guy, but he would never be a scorer.
No.
Well, even rebounds, but this is we almost have to have both centers right now.
I wouldn't mind us bringing back Elise Johnson. He's in He's in the D League right now, or the G League, and the other day he had 28 points and 14 rebounds.
Did he? Yeah.
Super athletic young kid that I would like to see.
I'd like to see us play a little more of Edmund Sumner.
Edmund Sumner.
Yeah.
What?
I just haven't liked what I've seen from him.
Oh, really? Well, I like him.
He can shoot the 3-pointer.
He just doesn't get. See, that's the only problem with guys. You don't get a chance to play that much.
Yep.
So you have to go to the G League to play, but the competition isn't as great. So it makes you look like you're a greater player than we are. I mean,
my thing
Joe
is
Young no longer with the team?
He's in China.
Is he in China?
He dropped 40 the other day.
Did he shoot for
40 points?
Yeah, because of Holiday, pretty much.
Yep.
Yeah, so he decided to go to China.
Yep.
And that's probably what's going to happen with Sumner. And they'll go to other teams. Yep. Because there's just not enough.
My thing is that we might as well try Edmund Sumner right now and Holiday because Collison's going to be... Collison and Joseph are 1 years.
Free agents.
This is the last year and they're free agents.
Yeah.
Play some minutes at least for both of them.
Yeah. Give it a try to see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, one hurt. I mean, we're still
I
going
mean,
to be.
especially to lose that contract for the two of them.
I know.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, it's,
We have
the
some.
Collison's making 11, and Corey Joseph's making
At
like
least
7, I think.
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah. So we could have a lot of young players for that kind of money.
Yep.
I mean, we
Rookie
just,
contracts. Yeah.
we can't get anybody in free agency. Is the big.
No, we can't.
Yep.
And we just paid Turner all that money.
So much.
And if that's the case, what are we going to pay Sabonis then? Are we going to have to limit him to a small contract and he'll go
It's
to
a
another
possibility.
team then?
I mean, we have so much free salary cap.
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah, it's gonna be
that's what I
ridiculous.
get.
It's like 60 million or something.
Yep.
like that.
That's good.
Even with Turner's
Yeah.
contract,
Wow.
because the only people we have to pay is we're paying Sabonis. We went and did T.J. Leaf. We re-signed him too for another
Okay.
year. Oladipo, Turner, and McDermott are the only 5 players like that are going to be. Actually, also Holiday. So
Yeah.
6 players.
So what about that youngster be a free agent?
Free agent,
Oh,
yep.
okay.
Same with your Bojan Bogdanovic. He's a free
Woo!
agent.
Oh, we got to re-sign him $20 million a year.
$25 million a year.
25. Well, more. Yeah, $1 million more than
Oh my god.
Turner. Get on, Bigly. He's going to averaging 20 points a game this season, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists per game.
I want what you've been smoking, Mike.
He hasn't hit
Those
the
rankings, your feelings about Bojan, you have to be on something.
He's going to hit the winning shot in the playoff game against the Boston Celtics, and it's going to be sweet revenge for Bojan Bogdanovic.
I was also listening to Dunn Dockage, in which I like this one caller, Pacers fan calling, is that he said that if the Pacers don't continue to play at the place that we think they were going to play, win a lot of games, that you just turn around and turn those contracts to other teams because it's only 1 year contract and get another veteran starting great player. Yep.
Yeah, that's what you're saying.
Yep.
It'd be not a trade. Or it'd be a trade.
Trade,
or a free
yeah.
agent.
Or trade during this not off season, but during this
Season.
during the season, during the trade deadline.
I was going to say, because
Trade away.
like Zach said, they don't come here for free agents.
No. So we could trade and get a, let's say, trying to look at the teams real quick.
Well, Klay Thompson's going to be a
Oh, yeah, that's going to happen. Yeah.
maybe not.
Maybe not. Oh, okay.
I don't like him going to small forward either, though.
Klay Thompson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He makes a good big
Guard.
guard,
Tall, yeah.
but he'd be a really small forward.
Yeah, he's a shooting guard is pretty much
Yeah.
what he is. He's not a
And
too small for four.
If we move Depot to point, that would just be
No, we don't do that. No.
Trying to look at a team that we can possibly trade that can get decent
player.
starter.
I really liked the idea of us getting Damian Lillard. Because there was
talks of that.
Talks in the offseason about them getting rid of him.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because things were just not
Oh yeah.
connecting towards the end.
Yep.
Right.
And
They're
it was
playing
McCollum
exception
and
right
him
now.
were both-
Yeah.
They're playing exception right now, but
they're number 3 in the West.
Yeah.
And so
maybe
but
number 2.
they might be 2. I think
I think they're
Golden
number
State
2.
and 2 is
Behind Golden
Portland.
State.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think they're number 2. I think they've only lost 3 games.
Yeah. So.
And then-
Unfortunately, that makes it where they're not going to trade away Lillard. So
No.
trying
Not
to
first.
look for a decent player that we could possibly get.
Kemba Walker.
Hassan Whiteside.
How about Kemba Walker?
He shot 12% the other day. I'm okay.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Then he's only 1 year left also on his
Oh,
contract
yeah,
too.
one,
Let's just get John Wall. No big deal.
John Wall.
Yeah,
He just signed a big contract, didn't he?
yeah, it's gonna be
Huge contract.
Yeah, huge contract. It's the
200
first
million.
year. I think he's making $33 million or something like
Oh,
that.
is it? Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I think he got like a $200 million.
Yep. And then it goes. His last year, he's making $49 million on this contract. It's last year of it. $49 million.
God.
So between the first year, which is like I said, about 33 million, And then his last year, the 5th year, is $49 million, $50 million almost.
Jeez. Kind of like LeBron James is going, now wait a minute.
Yeah. Yeah.
$49 million a year.
But if you think about LeBron, he's 4-year, $134 million. So.
Why don't we get Anthony Davis?
Yes.
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna mention this.
Yeah, why don't we
Trade away Bojan Bogdanovic?
Yes.
Unfortunately.
No. But go
No,
ahead.
no, no. I'm sorry, but that's shooting for them.
Yeah.
Aaron Holiday, unfortunately, our first round pick. And we'll probably have to get one of the bigs, to be
That
honest.
young will probably have to go.
Well, not that young, unfortunately. We'll probably have to get either Turner,
Sabonis. Yeah.
Sabonis. Probably have to be Sabonis, unfortunately.
Since we already tried.
And probably a first round pick.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
2 more
Oh,
years.
2 more years, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or what, one.
Then Victor Oladipo and Anthony Davis together sounds pretty damn cute.
With Turner would be still pretty cute.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you always have to have a backup for him.
Backup
because-
/ them
Well,
starting
yeah.
with him.
Right,
Yeah,
or start,
because,
yeah.
like, if it's Turner, I would put... Well, either one, I'd still put it center and put Davis back at power forward.
Forward where he can actually do his
Do his thing at
thing
power
out
forward.
there. Power forward. It's hard to guard a guy that's 7 foot and he can dribble and shoot.
I'm getting goosebumps because, I mean, there's a possibility that we might try to ask
do it.
for him.
Yeah, might be able to do it. Because, I mean, New Orleans is right there. They're playing all right, but
They're 6 and 7, I think.
Yeah.
They're not. They might be even worse. I think they're
Yeah.
one of the bottom teams. They're not playing as well as they should be.
I know.
But unfortunately, I would like for us to be able to get like that
Anthony
kind of
Davis,
deal
right.
for Anthony Davis, but Boston can give them a lot more than what
Yeah.
we can give them. They can get rid
Yeah.
of Jaylen Brown, Al Horford, give up this year's pick, which belongs to Sacramento, I think.
Oh, okay.
And they can get rid of other players, and they
Yeah,
can
they
just
can do some good trade. Yeah,
get exceptional trade for Anthony Davis.
Yeah.
So we won't be able to get him. So.
probably.
So switching to a fantasy basketball note,
Yeah.
Nikola Vucevic is 8 of 11 shooting,
Uh-huh.
which is 73%, has 19 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals, with 0 turnovers.
Wow.
Doing great.
And so that's unfortunately going against you. So.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, we never did mention this. We started a 4-man fantasy league on Yahoo Sports with Mike, Zach, my girlfriend Kaylee, and I, and it's a lot more it's a lot deeper with a 4-man league. I mean,
you have a lot of good players.
yeah,
on your
I mean,
team.
Zach in the 3rd round got Kevin Durant.
I know, I didn't even see him until.
And he picked up Victor Oladipo in the 2nd for fun. Like,
For fun in 2nd, and
Yeah.
still was able to get Kevin Durant in the 3rd. And one of the funnier parts of this whole thing is my girlfriend Kaylee picks DeMontis Sabonis for their first pick of the
She
draft.
loves Domantas Sabonis.
I mean, the league's named after him, though.
Yeah,
Yep.
Sabonis.
Sabonis is Depot. And then her team name is My Little Guppies, because if you look at his eyes, they're like on the side of his head, like way over here. And so her team's My Little Guppies. And which, this is my fault on this next part, which I told her, unfortunately, that every night there's supposed to be players playing every night, so that way you
Right.
can get stats,
Oh,
you can have a better chance of winning, and she drops about Domantas Sabonis
'Cause he wasn't
like the
gonna
first
play.
week because he was not playing that night. And so I got my mouth shut and didn't tell these two because they probably would have possibly picked up
Luckily, we
Sabonis.
weren't paying attention.
I would have totally picked up Sabonis. when I saw that.
Yeah, I did notice I wasn't paying attention.
And so I got my mouth shut, waited, and then last week she picked him up and was able to play him once again.
She
And
kept him now.
she's keeping him now, and I told her that I would talk to her more about how to do this fantasy league. It's a little more, difficult than what it sounds like, but
I thought it was awesome how she picked up LeBron James and Lance Stevenson to have them together.
yep, she does that. She wanted drama on her team. Yep, because last year she really started getting into basketball, and now she knows that LeBron and Lance are playing
Good
together.
too,
She
yeah.
loves it, but she ended up dropping Lance.
Oh, did she end up dropping
yeah.
him? Because he doesn't do very much.
Yeah, he doesn't do much at all. He tries to do triple doubles and plays fanatically and ends up causing more issues than good.
Yep.
Oh, speaking of the Lakers, did you see that LeBron did the air guitar with Lance?
No.
Yep,
No.
Lance was doing the air guitar going backwards, and then he turned around and LeBron's like
Did
doing it right with him, and they bumped chests and shit.
That's kind of
so.
interesting. I guess LeBron likes him after all. Maybe
He loved him from the
Yeah, I
beginning.
think
he just thought he was obnoxious and everything.
Yeah.
So.
A good key app.
Blew in his ear.
Okay, is there anything else you guys wanted to talk about, or?
No, I think we
I
covered
think
most
that's it.
basketball stuff.
We'll have to wait till a couple weeks from now and do another one. And that
Do another power rankings / we have the teams.
Our teams.
Yep,
When we were-
and
Well, that'll probably take up its own video. Just
Yeah,
because
Yeah,
of
we'll
how
have to
much
do
of
that.
it.
Draw
Drew the
our
draft,
teams.
yep.
So we'll do a power rankings and then we'll do a draft.
draft after that.
Yep. Sounds good to
Or
me.
vice versa,
Vice
depending
versa.
on how the
Yeah.
20 games fall.
Yep.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, guys. With that being said, we're gonna end this video right here, and we'll see you guys later.
Peace.